Hallo und herzlich willkommen mein Kanal auf mein Kanal.
Willkommen auf meinem Kanal.
What was the last one? Oh. Hello and welcome to my channel. I just had Google Translate try to teach me how to say that in German. Hello and hallo und yes, but anyways, what we have here is the German Flecktarn Camo Parka. Think of this as like their version of the M65. You know, the equivalent, basically, or not really equivalent, but serving the same role. Over here, I have what I had before, which is the Rain Parka, also in Flecktarn. Now, you might wonder why this one was made in 1991, I believe. 1993. Flecktarn Rain Parka, which is like rain gear, I believe. I'm not sure. And this one right here is 80% bamboo, which would be I think cotton, and 20% polyester, which would probably be polyester. I don't know how you would say that with a German accent, but and then this says something here. I'll have to get it translated. And here's some more. Now, the reason why I got this is, first, this one was 2001, and it's a size 12, which for me was medium. That's what I'm going to go with, and I'm glad I got that, because sometimes when you get these things, they're only available in the condition you want. And, you know, sometimes you see a price offered, they say, you know, Flecktarn Camo Parka, and then you go to order it and you find out that it's only available in 2XL. I'll go over all the different features, but I just wanted to say the reason why. This is kind of like Gore-Tex material. It's a laminate and everything. It's very good at water repellency, but it has that noise, a kind of a plasticky noise. This is cotton and polyester, so I mean, you know how that is. That's softer material. Now, it's not going to be waterproof, just like a regular M65 US M65 field jacket. It's not waterproof, but it was treated with some kind of Corpel or something like that that would make water repellent. And I think this stuff will probably be the same way. I haven't tested that out. Now, the difference, again, is they both have built-in hoods, you know, that are non-removable. But with this one right here, there are very few pockets, because, you know, it's an outerwear. There's a nice big pocket, you know, but there's very few pockets and very few areas to do stuff. And like I said, it just makes a lot of noise, you know, when you're walking. And I like stealth a lot better, because, you know, why are you wearing camo to begin with? You're probably hunting, or you're out in the woods, or you just don't want to be seen, or you don't want to be noticed or something. Or just like in this case, that's the only color it was offered in. I couldn't find an olive drab. I would have gotten that, because I don't mind olive drab. It's not quite as alarming, you know, but it still looks militaristic. But I don't care. The main reason I got this was because this is like grade 1, and it's just, it hasn't been issued. It was in a package. I mean, this is a package. I don't know if this is the original packaging that it came with, but it's surplus German Parka grade 1 Flecktarn Camo medium. All right. So my story with this one, before we get into all the details, was it should have been here Friday, and this is Tuesday. I got it yesterday at 6:30 p.m. So, like, anyways, because it got here, it got towards Dallas, and it bounced around On Friday, they bounced it around. It could have been delivered Friday. You know, it arrived in Dallas Friday morning, like 2 a.m. in the morning. They had plenty of time to process it and get it shipped out to my city, but no, they bounced it around. Anyways, let's get to the features. Now, of course, this one doesn't have epaulets. I'm comparing these two just to show you why these have different features. You know, like, we'll start with the epaulets. Why did I start with the shoulders? Why not, you know? But it has Velcro instead of a button. But that's not bad because it holds well enough, and I'm not taking this on and off a lot. But shoulder straps come in handy for things like ear protectors. If you're wearing, you know, when I worked on a range, I had an M65 field jacket, and it came in handy for a lot of that because a lot of times you don't want your ear protectors. This was before the electronic ear protectors and stuff. It had a German flag on here, but I took it off because, I mean, it stands out. It breaks up the whole pattern. You know, I left it on these, but I mean, look at it. And, you know, while I appreciate the country and the people and all this other stuff, I'm not German. And it just representing your pattern should be enough, and I'm wearing it, but I don't need a flag. If I'm going to put a flag on my arm on both sides, it's going to be an American flag because I'm in America. And I don't mind saying that I'm an American. I may regret that one day, but anyways. You got nice little snaps here. They're American version of this, they would have a flap over this to cover the buttons because, you know, it kind of reflects and everything. But with this pattern, it blends in. You know, it just looks like another one of the black dots. But this pocket right here, I'm trying to do this one-handed. It's wide enough for my hand to fit in. You have a little buttonhole loop right here where you can either attach something with a button. I'm not exactly sure what that is for, but you could attach something with a button right there, like maybe a knife or something, you know, small like that. And then you got these little pin and, you know, pin slots, little stitches right there that allow you to put like markers or pencils on that. There's only one on one side. It's bellowed, you know, so it can extend out. So you could put a pack of smokes in there. All right, travel on down the arm. Nice pattern. The stuff looks, like I said, is brand new. Velcro, you know, arm adjustments right here. Getting over to the main side, you've got a Velcro patch right here. That's for insignia or name tag or whatever you want to do with this. Double stitch. They have the pattern on the back side too, which I think is good. You know, a lot of places when they do this, they just wimp out, you know, and just put like a basic back covering to that. But this was on both sides. I think that's pretty cool. You got an inner pocket here with some more areas to store pins or lasers or whatever you're going to use. It's non-bellowed like that, but it's bellowed on this side. So it's wider to one side, but tapers down towards your chest. Let's see, let's keep going down here. You've got these pockets down here are zippered for access, and they're fairly large. Let me see. They're fairly large pockets. You've got a waist tab cinch right here, and then you've got one on the lower too. Oh, sorry, that's my microphone. Get up there. You got a lower toggle. These are, you know, pull them down, a little spring loaded, and adjust them and stuff like that. Underneath the arm here is a little zipper. I don't know if this is an armpit vent, but it also works as a pass-through if you've got something else, you know, like another layer, which this does not look like it was designed to take a snap-in or button-in liner. I think the way they designed this was with the thought that you're wearing, you know, a sweater or something else underneath it. I might be wrong about that. I haven't researched, you know, this particular one that much, other than what I've seen, you know, in descriptions on sites that sell it. Again, let's take a little closer look at the thing here. It's warning you on cautions, you know. I guess, you know, like I said, I don't I read German and I pronounce German even less well than I read it, which is I get Google Translate to translate it for me. All right, now up here we have it's a built-in hood. Again with the toggles, I adjusted these. Now the zipper, you've got a zipper that starts right here, and you look at this and you may think, why is this thing so short? Man, this is perfect. This is well thought out, because if your zipper was down here, you would always have to have this zippered up unless you had a two-way zipper. You know, one that allows you to zip it open this way and zip it that way. But if you don't have that, a quarter length or three-quarter length zipper is perfect, because you can allow this, which is down with the length of this one right here. It looks a little bit long and everything. It comes down to the top of my knee right here when I put this on. And this medium size is perfect because I didn't want something small, because this is something you would layer. This may be your outer, you know, layer jacket and stuff. Again, we're looking on the inside. It's like an OD, you know, like kind of like cotton type of liner. There's a little hidden pocket in here, Velcro, that you can put. It's fairly big, man. You can put my whole hand. You could put La Pistola in there if you wanted to. Although you would want a holster or something, because it's not reinforced for really heavy stuff. It just depends on how you do that. Let's keep going here. Like I said, the little tabs, the center thing. Over here on this side, we don't have another one of those special little pockets. This is what that zipper looks like. I guess it's like an armpit vent zipper, although, like I said, a pass-through is probably what I would use it more, because it does ventilate a little bit, you know, but I mean, it's not much. I mean, with the fabric clothes and everything, I guess it could allow the heat to escape. Again, over here, you got another flat pocket. No little markers in this one. Same depth. On this shoulder, you don't have another pocket or anything. They only just did it with one. Whoa. Sorry. Trying to do this all one-handed. You have extra fabric up around the shoulder, you know, which helps with rain repellency and all that, and wear and tear. And then just a very nice Flecktarn, you know, pattern. This is kind of like in between the thickness of a regular GI M65 type of hood, but it's a little bit more substantial. I'm not saying a lot more, just from memory and everything. I've got one. I just don't have it. I'll bring it out maybe to compare it. So again, the pattern is darker. The browns stand out more. This may be because this one is newer. You know, 2001 as compared to like 93. I think what we found on this one here. $48.50 Mattel. Man, look at the Germans really like a long descriptive name. Look at that. Wasserdampen. It's like for rain, I guess. Water, damp. For the Schlages. 3-layer laminate. But yeah, I got this one also. I've got the trousers, the pants that come with it. But I'll put the price up on here, but I just really could not pass this up when I saw it. It's like, I've been wanting to get this for a long time, and then I thought about it, and I kept saying, well, you know, you got 2 or 3 M65 field jackets. You've got this thing here. You know, in the reasonable part of my mind that's saying stop buying, you don't need it and everything, and then the other part of my mind is saying you only live once. And deals like this, a lot of times, I'm not trying to instill to you the fear of missing out or anything, but that did kind of strike my mind as I've sat on things before thinking, oh, they'll always be available, they'll always be there, and things get sold out, or they're substantially more costly than if you would have bought it when you saw it and you want it, you know. So anyways, I'll put it on later on and take a picture of it, but I really like it. I layer it usually with something like this. Is a way to go, you know, a t-shirt, you know, or like some thermal underwear or something, and then a regular shirt, and then maybe a field shirt on top of that, and then a sweater, and then this. And with all that stuff on, this is loose enough that it's not binding tight, because that's, you know, what keeps you warm is the insulating layer of warm air and whatever you're doing there, whatever you warmed up. It's like the loft or the thickness of it. And with layers, if this is too hot, you can take this off and you still are warm. But with this is not wind permeable. I mean, you know, it's not wind resistant. So when wind hits this is fine in still air. It's fine as an underlying, you know, garment. But when the wind starts blowing, this is almost like having nothing on until the wind stops. It just goes right through it. It's almost like fishnet. But yeah, I love this stuff. And I'm glad that I got it. And I'll probably wear it because I'm exposed to the elements a lot more now on my little scooter rides. And many times I step outside and I think, it's not that cold. It's not that bad. And I get on the scooter and I'm only going to go like a mile or so to the store. And man, that's when you wish you would have had adjustable cuffs. You know, if the elastic is worn out or this thing is open. And I always regret not putting on more, you know, warmer clothing when I get off. Because by then it's like, man, you've already locked the door. You're already halfway there, everything. Just tough it out, you know. And that's usually what I do, but I'm starting to learn, you know, it's better to be overdressed than underdressed when it comes to cold weather. But there you go. I've got more in this particular category that I put in there, military, field gear, bushcraft, camping type of stuff. I do it, you know, I'll do a review whenever I pick something up. I still haven't done that Pathfinder Canteen review, but I want to bruise something up with it, you know, when I show that one off. But yeah, the size, like I said, this one was rated as a medium, and it works. It's a little bit long in the arms for me, but you know, I'm not a super long, tall type person, and it bunches up enough that you can put it on there. Like I said, it's not too thick as an outer type of jacket, but it's just right to stop the wind, or if you want to layer. Now, for people that freak out about, you know, wearing camouflage and everything like that, maybe this wouldn't be for you. Or if you wanted to, maybe get some RIT dye and dye it all black, or dye it all brown, or very dark green. Some of the pattern would probably still be there, but it would probably be, you know, more subdued or faded. Like I said, to me, I don't care what other people think. I don't care if I stand out. You know, it's kind of like the opposite when you're wearing camouflage in an urban environment. Instead of blending in, you stand out. But I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about any of that. If people got an issue with it, they can talk to me. And if they talk to me reasonably, we'll have a conversation about how, you know, I'm in America. And this is a freedom of expression. I can express myself. I'm not hurting you any. If you're offended by camouflage, you're on the wrong channel. Instead of a strobe warning, I should give you a camo warning. Flecktarn warning, Flecktarn warning. Anyways, I'm getting crazy. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.